Hello guys. This is TheCockneyRed, and this is going to be a small match review. Another dark one that I have to do. I'm currently recording this the morning after. It is currently the Wednesday, and last night we played Manchester City. I'm sure if you're a Manchester United fan, you know the score. If you're not, get your head out from the sand. It's a very difficult thing for me to talk about right now. It's such a sensitive loss, especially coming so soon after our bad result against Liverpool. This one, at least it was an opportunity. Any pursuit for anything in the league had already gone from this game. Anything for top four had already gone. We probably lost the league around early December with losses against Everton and Newcastle, and lost the race for top four. The bad run we had against Fulham and Stoke, then Fulham, and now it was this game and Liverpool were just opportunities for us to keep our heads high and hold pride, and more importantly, give Moyes an opportunity to win in a big game, which he has disappointingly not done. That's the most important thing. We've only won one big game out of, I think, 13 all season, and that came against Arsenal. If you don't remember that was 1-0. I think it's a bad thing. It's something that the players need to look at themselves on and think, what are they doing? On to last night's game now. There's not really much to say. You could tell what type of game it was going to be from the minute they scored in the 45th second of the game. That was truly shocking. They must have been straight from kickoff. I didn't even see who kicked off the ball. I was looking at my phone. Then they managed to just run up the field and just score. It was a whole sequence of Raphael done a good block. Then the ball came out. Ball went to Nasri. Raphael slipped. Nasri hit the post and it just fell onto Zeko's foot. Good strikers play for Zeko to be there, but that's not how you defend in any Premiership game, never mind a derby game where everything should be at stake. Second goal didn't come until about, I'd guess, around 15 minutes into the second half. I'm not exactly sure. Basically from a corner, near post corner, Welbeck didn't attack it. Ferdinand lost Zeko, and Zeko wrapped his foot around it, made it 2-0, and put the game basically out of sight. If you ask some people, including Paul Scholes in the punditry area, he at 1-0 he didn't feel that his team were going to get back into it, never mind at 2-0 or 3-0, which was a result of Toure. Some good play from Toure. He just collected the ball from a deflection and just put it past everyone, put it into the opposite corner of the net. There's not really many people you can praise from this game, apart from, if I had to pick three players I'd praise, obviously I'd say Rooney. He made a couple of good challenges. He actually played his heart out, but the quality of the team around him didn't allow him to make any good chances or anything for us. The only thing he could have probably done better was one he missed, which eventually fell to matter, which was put over the bar. Next person I'd say would have to be Phil Jones, because as a young defender, he was definitely not perfect yesterday, but as a young defender, he done very well in the Manchester derby. There were some things I thought, wow, it looks so easy for him. And last player I'd praise, Raphael. Even though people have labelled him a liability in defence, I think his eagerness to play for any manager, that is, set him apart from most other players. He has played identically well for Ferguson last year as he has for Moyes this year. His commitment is there. Sometimes he's got a bit of a temperament still, but he's suppressed that a little bit over the last 2 years. There's not really much more to say about him. Rest of the players, same as Liverpool. I made a prediction that we could possibly win it, but based on heart and passion, which just was clearly not there. I thought cleverly I want to say this now. If anyone dare points the finger at Cleverley for yesterday's loss, please stop supporting our club. He was good. He wasn't amazing yesterday, but he had a job to do and he done it. As soon as he got pushed out to the right, he suppressed the threat from Nasri, and he done quite a few good passes up the right wing. A couple of good, nice through balls to the forward players, or a couple of nice flicks over to the Raphael outside him. Well, guys, not really much to say now, is there? That's the next week. We have Bayern Munich, probably our last two big games of the season. Bayern Munich home and away, because we have no more big games in the league unless you count Everton and Newcastle as glamour fixtures. I certainly don't. They're big games for the fans, but in terms of the league, I wouldn't. Or actually, Everton are above us, so I've got to pay them credit. If we beat them, we could potentially go above them, but we have to sort our form out. Most importantly, there's no point me going on about how if Everton drop points, we'll overtake them. We need to get our form sorted before we start talking about other teams dropping points. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. It wasn't a very good review. I'm finding it very hard to talk right now, very hard to think about back to yesterday's game. I've been looking at Twitter a lot every hour since the game, apart from the ones that I was sleeping, of course. Quite a few people turning on Moyes. It's been that way probably since the Fulham 2-2 game. And people are turning on Ferguson for pointing Moyes. People are abusing Ferguson. I wasn't at the game yesterday, as I said earlier. I was offered the chance to go, but I didn't, because being a day tripper obviously costs a lot for me. That's all, guys. Please leave a like and comment your thoughts below. Please subscribe to the channel, help me grow a little bit, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.